All right, shalom, shalom to the elect of Yasha. This your brother Pawaria coming back at you with another quick lesson from Great Millstone, Des Moines. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles at Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to all you Akims out there that's pushing this word of truth, sincerity, and all ways in charity. So as you can see, the title is Don't Get Enticed with These Strange Women. Because you got a lot of strange women coming out to Woolworth and leaving niggas bugged out and on the road to destruction. So don't get enticed by these women, man. And when you go look up in the word entice in the etymon, it says to incite or to instigate to sin or violence. All right, you don't want to be or seduced or deceived, gullible. You don't want to be any of these things, being enticed by these strange women. And when I mean with these women, I'm meaning with these doctrines that's out there, that these wayward doctrines, man, that are bugged out. All right. Let's get that in Proverbs. Let's read Proverbs 5, and we're gonna read verse 20, and it says, "And why wilt thou, my son, be ravished with a strange woman, and embrace the bosom of a stranger?" Man, why? Why would you get excited or enticed by these strange women, strange women, man? All right, and referring to once again to these doctrines out here, and even also with you could liken it also to these women, in you know what I'm saying, as well. All right, because you had for example, you had Solomon. He dealt with the other with women, the women of these other nations, and it was okay to deal with them, but he went off when he started following after their doctrines, after their culture and things like that. So that's when he went off. So we have to be aware of these things, man. Don't fall into that trap. All right. There's another one. Get that in First Esdras. And once again, these strange women, man, they out there. Stay away from them. All right, this is First Esdras 9 and verse 9. And it reads, it says, second Esdras, Salakia. First Esdras 9 and verse 9, and it reads, all right, and it says, and to his will, and do his will, and separate yourselves from the heathen of the land, and from the strange woman. Separate yourselves, man. Do the will. This is the Lord's will, man, to separate yourself from these heathens, man, and their ways. It tells you in Jeremiah 10, learn not the ways of the heathens. All right. So we have to separate ourselves. That's why the Lord, he brought us back to our heritage. He's given us his true name, our own heritage, our own culture, our own language to live by, man. This is how we should be living, man, in these last days, because that's who he's coming back for. Those that turned from iniquity, turned from the ways of this world, and endure to the end. That's who the Lord is coming back for, man. All right, the ones that remain faithful in this. Okay. Let's get another one in Proverbs. I'm going to read Proverbs 22:14. It says, the mouth of strange women is a deep pit. He that is abhorred of the Lord shall fall therein. Man, you do not want to fall in that trap, man. Because you got a lot of these guys that's fading to black, that are straight bugged the fuck out. And it's scary, man. It's very scary, man. It's a very fearful thing to fall into the hand of the heavenly power, man. Our power, man. All right. The Lord, hey, he's a jealous power, man. He don't want you messing around with no other woman. You know? All right? Man. Just like, hey, as a man, you don't want your woman messing around with another man. All right? It's the same with us, man. It's the same with the Lord. Salakia. All right? So, yeah, man. So, you got these guys, you know what I'm saying, that speaking these wayward doctrines, and the list is just continuously, man. How it seems like every week there's a new wayward doctrine coming out, man. So we have to, as believers, if you believe in and fear the Lord, hey, you're gonna search these things out, man, and find out what is true and what's not. All right. Because even with me coming into the truth, man, I was listening to everybody. It was like, and I was stunned, like, man, what? Like, is this true or not? And I prayed to the Lord, man, to lead me on the right path. Lead me to the truth, because I do not want to be lied to again. I felt like I've been played, man. We all been played, you know what I'm saying, following after our enemies' religions, man. All right, Christianity and all these other religions, man. We departed from our power, man. So, man, we was just dead. We was left for dead. But us receiving this word and the Lord revealing Himself unto us, man, hey, it brought us back to life, man. Back to reality. All right. If Jake know that song, back to life, back to reality, you know? So, man, ain't no turning back, man. Ain't no going back, messing around, you know what I'm saying, with these women, man. All right? Because it tells you, matter of fact, in Revelations, let's get that. Revelations 14 and verse 4. I'll start off with verse 3. It says, and they sung. Wait, let me see right here. All right. It's verse 3. It says, and they sung as it were a new song before the throne and before the fourth beast and the elders, and no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth. All right, those the elect, man, that's gonna be able to sing this song, man. And it ain't gonna be no different. It's all one song, man. You ain't gonna have especially like in GMS, man, Great Millstone, you're not gonna have someone saying that the RFID, you know what I'm saying, C-hip is women or sleeping with white women or a barcode or any of those things, man. You're gonna hear the same song. All right. But in a lot of these other camps, man, you got them saying different songs, man, making a lot of noise, changing up the original song and remixing it, adding to it and taking it away. You got people taking out, man, these false camps, man, these false prophets that's taking out chapters of the books, man. And actually, now you got, some people taking out the whole New Testament, you know. Hey, so man, it's a fearful thing once again to fall into the Lord, man. You don't want to have that delusion on you, man. All right. Yahweh Shai said it himself in Matthew 15 and 4, 15 and 14, let them alone. They be blind leaders of the blind. If let's just get it real quick. Yeah, you don't want to follow out somebody and blindly, man. All right. Our apostles, man, tell us, hey, search these things out to see if they are so. Okay? You don't just go by somebody and what they say because they can speak good. They sound good. It sound good, man. You can dress up anything and make it look good and sound good. All right? But, hey, man, that could be your downfall right there, man. All right? Matthew 15 and 14, it says, let them alone. And this is Yahweh Shai telling you this, man. Telling us this. Let them alone. They be blind leaders of the blind. And if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into the ditch. You don't want to follow after these people, man. The shit they saying out their mouth, man. You got to have some discernment, man. Pray to the Lord to lead you to the 100% truth. Not 50%, 20%. You know what I'm saying? Have some. None of that, man. Pray to the Lord that you don't be deceived, man, by no man. All right? But the Lord has set up holy men to speak the 100% truth, man. And that started with our apostles, man, at Great Millstone, man. Hey, by far, man. And it's just true. And I'm humbly saying this, man. It's just true. Hey, that we have the 100% truth, man. It's plain and simple, man. And these other camps, man, they have a lion spirit amongst them, man. There's a lion spirit amongst these other camps, man. They're not servants of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. They're servants of Baal. All right? You don't want to follow after them, man, or you're going to fall in a ditch, man. That black hole, a point of no return. All right? You don't want to be enticed by these things, man. All right? Shit, these strange women are poison. I know, Jake know that song. That girl is poison. You can't trust it, man. All right? But the woman you can trust is Sophia, man. The wisdom of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. These words, man, this wisdom that the Lord has blessed us to have, man. You can trust them. It will never fail you. You have to read these words, man, and apply them. And you can't go wrong, man. And you have to believe in it, man. You know what I'm saying? We had did a video, you know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people that say they in the truth, but they don't believe. Man, the brother Mathathia, you were saying that, man. Like, hey, man, you got people reading these scriptures. They got garments on, they got fringes on, but they don't believe. Man, that's crazy to me, man. And I feel like if you don't believe, man, move on, move around. Go follow after what you do believe. If it's this world, yourself, you know what I'm saying? Esau, whatever it is, go do that, man. You shouldn't be in you know what I'm saying, faking the funk, man. If you ain't sincere about this, man, But yeah, what was I at? Back in that Revelations. I'm gonna read 14 and 4. It says, these are they which were not defiled with women. All right, the elect is not gonna be defiled with these women. And some people read this and they think that is talking about a actual woman. You know what I'm saying? And so, cause I just heard some woman saying, breaking this down all wrong. You know what I'm saying? Don't have no understanding, and that's why women should not be teaching. All right, it's crazy, but you know what I'm saying. This is not talking about because talking about you gonna be the elect gonna be all virgins and this type of stuff. Nah, this right here is talking about uh, these doctrines of devils that's out to deceive you, to keep you from serving and pleasing your true power, man. All right. Just like Eve, she was enticed, you know what I'm saying, by the serpent, you know what I'm saying, with that, you know what I'm saying, with that strange ass doctrine that she fell, into, you know what I'm saying, being deceived with that, man. And like I said, these camps have a lion spirit, man, that will kill you. Like example of Ahab, man. You know what I'm saying? He was led to his destruction with a lie. All right. And if you following after these camps, man, you're gonna be led to your destruction because of a lie, man. All right. You should know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. You got to know the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help me, Lord. You know, we have the whole 100% truth that's going to lead us to salvation, man. All we have to do is continue in these things. Continue what was taught, man. All right. But a lot of people have itching ears. They want to hear something new all the damn time. All right. When Noah was preaching the end of the world, man, and that world 40, that it was gonna rain for 40 days and 40 nights. Hey, he wasn't changing it up, man. It stayed the same. The doctrine stayed the same, man. Everything he was saying, it was the same thing, man. He didn't switch it up and change it to appease to other people. All right. It is what it is, man. It's the truth, and that's it, man. Stick to the truth. Stick to these scriptures, man. That's it. But we know that it's only revealed unto the elect, the Lord's chosen, God's chosen people, man. That's done. I read it again. It says, Revelation 14:4. These are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins. See, yeah. So these are virgins. So once we heard this truth, hey, we became born again. We became new creatures. We're made new now, man. And we're virgins, man. Okay? And we're not gonna go back sleeping around with these defiled women, man. These wayward doctrines. Going back into that shit, man. A lot of people got bugged out from listening to these doctrines that's out there, man. All right? You don't want to fall into that trap. You don't want to trip over that stumbling block, you know what I'm saying? And fall on your face and don't get back up, man. All right? We're fully persuaded in this truth. We know it, man. It's nothing else that can take us or separate us from our power, man, and believing in these scriptures. Because it's crazy, because you see that these scriptures are man, they coming to pass, man. They manifesting themselves. So, man, you should be having more faith. These things should be faith boosters. But reading on, it says, these are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. All right, we're gonna follow Yahweh by Shem Yahushai wherever he take us. Wherever he going, we're going. All right, wherever he's at, that's where we want to be at, man. All right. Not turning back, not looking back. Like, hey, remember Lot's wife. Not looking back, man. Too close to the end to be looking back at anything of this world. Anything. These women. Hey, if it's your family, your job, whatever, anything of this world, it's coming to an end, man. We're gonna receive all this in the kingdom 100-fold, man. All right. So, hey, man, let this shit go, man. Let anything that's hindering you to serving the Lord, pleasing the Lord, you know what I'm saying? You gotta let it go. All right. Put things in perspective. All right. I'll reading on. It says, "These were redeemed from amongst men." And my book is kind of faded out. But it says, "These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto the Most High power and to the Lamb." All right. We want to be the first fruits, man. All right. We want to be looking down at this place being destroyed. You know? Man, I want to see it. You know? All right. But reading verse 5, I read verse 5, it says, "And in their mouth was found no guile, for they are without fault before the throne of the Most High power." Man, that's something to be a part of right there. That's something worth fighting for. All right. So we got to continue in this battle of, you know what I'm saying, so we can win the war. Cause that's what we want to do, man. We're in a spiritual warfare, man. So we have to be spiritual, remain spiritual. All right. Not being tossed to and fro. Let's get that. In Ephesians 4 and 14, it says that we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro and carried about with every wind of doctrine. Man, we ain't trying to hear that shit no more, man. You can't tell me the RFID chip ain't what it is, man. All right. Know what it is, man. I know. My faith allows me to believe in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai as being his true name. Knowing that the things that's written is going to come to pass. All right. Knowing that it's not a hell no more. We always used to believe in that Roman shit, man. There's a hell where you just going to burn forever. All right. That's another wayward doctrine. You got these camps telling you can have sex on the Sabbath. You know what I'm saying? The name don't matter. It ain't going to be a Jacob's trouble. The New Testament ain't real. All these things to push forth doubt. All right? And it ain't no doubting, man. If you're going to doubt the Lord at this point, man, hey, you're going to drown. All right? You're going to drown. Okay? Pray to the Lord, man, to repent to the Lord and pray for more faith. All right. Yeah, I pray for more faith. I pray for more fear. I pray for more knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. I pray that the Lord keep his Holy Spirit upon me. I pray that the Lord allow me to endure to the end. The brothers around me, all of these things, man. All right. And that's why it's important also to be praying in these days. Apostle Ricard, he pushed that heavily, man. Praying. Prayer is one of our weapons, man. And so we got to use it, you know. Use the weapons that the Lord has given us, man. This word, you know what I'm saying? You blessed us with faith and wisdom Because it tells you knowledge and wisdom should be our stability. So we got to be in these pages and applying these words that we're reading. Believe in them. All right. But let's see. Reading on, it says, I read again, it says, that we henceforth be no more children tossed to and fro and carried about with every wind of doctrine by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie in wait to deceive. All right? You don't want to be deceived, man. Don't let no man deceive you. All right? Don't, man, for real, man. This shit is scary, man. Because I've witnessed, man, brothers being in this truth and living it, and man, living it, having the spirit on them, and then just slowly the spirit, leaving them, and they don't even know it, man. That's fearful, man. That's very fearful. I'm thinking, what's that scripture? Man, where is it? I think yeah, 1 Timothy. Yeah. Let's read this real quick in 1 Timothy's 4. And I'm gonna start from the top. And my subtitle says a prophecy about the final days. And we're definitely in the final days. We're in the last days of the last days we're living in. A beautiful time to be living in, man. Also a fearful time, man. If you ain't right, you know what I'm saying? In the sight of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. But reading 1 Timothy 4:1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. All right? Man, it's a lot of people getting ravished, being seduced. You know what I'm saying? With these doctrines of devils, they being deceived. All right? They stopped believing, or they never did believe. All right? It's crazy, man. Let's jump down to verse 16. It says, take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine, continue in them. We got to continue in this doctrine, man. You know, you got, man, it's crazy. You got guys like, they want to get too deep and then they end up drowning, you know what I'm saying, into these doctrines. Flat earth at one point in time had people drown, you know what I'm saying. The Lord loves everybody is drowning people. You know, a lot of these doctrines is drowning a lot of people, man. We can't take heed to those things, man. We got to continue in the true doctrine, man. Reading on, it says, for in doing this, thou shalt both save thyself. I know I want to be saved, man. And them that heareth thee. So those that's meant to hear this truth, they're going to hear it. They're going to take heed to it. And they're going to live it, man, to the best of their ability. All right? And pray and hope that the Lord save us, man. Because we don't know who's going to be saved, who's not, man. We don't know. All right? But the way it looks, man, if we continue and endure to the end, we got a good chance, man. Because these other camps, man, they don't have it. They don't have the fruit to show. Man, they're withering away, man. And they trying to take any and everybody out with them. Misery loves company, man. A lot of these, they took that bag A lot of them never believe that. I mean, so man, that's why once again it's important, man, to search these things out to see if it's true. All right, go into these words like our apostles tell us to do. Go into these words, you know, research. All right, but let's get this real quick. And the point been made. Damn, 30 minutes of luck. All right, yeah, the point been made. I'll get a couple more, man, because yeah, the point been made. But this is Psalms 119 and 119 and 165. And it says, great peace have they which love the law, and nothing shall offend them. And when you go into that word offend, it says a stumbling block, or enticed, to entice them, to be enticed. So we can't, hey, if we're part of the elect, we're not going to fall over these wayward doctrines. We're not going to get enticed with these wayward doctrines, man. All right? They have to be, hey, you got to follow these words, man, that's written. And because it tells you in Isaiah 8 and 20, if they speak not this word, it is because there is no light in them. So there's not speaking according to these words, the way it's supposed to be broke down. There's no light in them, and they're gonna lead you to that darkness, to death, to that hell, that fire that's gonna come to this place. Because this is hell we're living in right now, man. The condition that we're living in, man. All right. So yeah, man. But that's it, man. I ain't gonna prolong it and stuff, man. Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles, a great millstone who rule well. Salutations to all you Akims out there that's pushing his word in truth, sincerity, and always in charity. All right? We almost out this hellhole. We got to keep pushing and endure to the end, man. And it ain't that much far to go, man. All right? We don't have much far to go. And we out of here, man. Don't turn back. Don't turn back. Okay? Yeah. Let me end it with this. Hebrews 4 and 2. For unto us was the gospel preached as well as unto them. But the word preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in them that heard it. All right. So, hey, man, faith is a gift. The water Yahweh Shai for giving us the faith that we need to be able to believe in these words. All right. The water. I read one more, verse 3. For we which have believed do enter into rest. Man, we're about to enter into rest, man. Here, like Micah 2 and 10, here we have no continue. No, that's Hebrews. Micah 2 and 10, depart from this place, because this is not our rest. It's polluted and it'll destroy you. Roughly paraphrasing. All right. This is not our rest, man. We can't get comfortable in this place. It says, as he said, as I have sworn in my wrath, if they shall enter into my rest, although the works were finished from the foundations of the world. All right. So, hey, man, we have to believe in these things, man. You got to believe in order to receive salvation, man. The Lord ain't about to give you salvation and mercy and grace if you don't believe that you're going to receive those things. We have to believe that we're going to receive these things, man. All right. But shalom to you, sincere Akims, you sincere Aqua as well. Shalom.